Hello people that house are doing. Today I'm just giving an update to the people of Bulletsbridge. And just plain out going to say to people, people of Bulletsbridge have done amazing. And I'm taking my hat off to you because we have done an amazing work. We didn't even have to correct one person in this long time of, this emergency. Nobody's caused any trouble. Everybody's listened to the rules, everything we asked of them. They have listened to the local towns, they've listened to the guards, and they've done everything we asked. And we're so grateful for that because we're reducing the spread, and thankfully there's no cases in Bulletsbridge. Thanks to the God there isn't. And people of Bulletsbridge have shown as many times before in our history that we are very, very resilient and that we can beat this because we all stood together. We all standing together very proudly. No matter, you can see it in all the WhatsApp groups we have. You can see that we're not broken and we still stand very strong. And as one person called me what's the Iron Bridge. I think we all have to say that about ourselves as people of Bulletsbridge. And our nickname, the Land of 1,000 Hopes, still stands because everybody's very, very hopeful. Everybody's very, very positive. And everybody's very, very strong. And everybody's determined to fight together against this virus and to do whatever is necessary for this country and for this town. And I can't thank you enough because we're working as hard as we can. Every business that is open, there's 3 businesses open in Bulletsbridge. And first of all, what the take Foley's, the shop down in Bulletsbridge, for obviously supplying us with food, and we're very grateful for that, saving people, older people going into town and everything. We're very, very grateful for that, for your service, and thank you very much for that. And to our people in St. Aidan's Church down there in Bulletsbridge, the second, the 2 seats that we have for people to go in and light a few candles. We thank you, Fitzin, and to the priest. We thank them very much in the village. Thank you so much for that. And the butchers, we thank you so much for staying open and keeping people fed in this village. We thank you sincerely, and I thank you sincerely for keeping this village going. And I thank the Johnson's food supplies too, for staying open and obviously keeping on with food and everything like that, and keeping animals and everybody happy and keeping everybody supplied. So thank you so much. And I say to my brilliant groups, voluntary groups, Fogle Club and the Tally Towns, we still stand very, very strong on our WhatsApp group, along with our Twitter groups and Facebook groups. You have shown outstanding courage and outstanding bravery. I can see in the groups that you're still having jokes and laughs away, and it's very, very positive. Everything's very, very positive. There's nothing negative at all, and we're all still hopeful this year, and we still have this, and this is something to look forward to, and it's always good to have something to look forward to. That we can add to Tidy Towns this year. Please God we can. Please God to be gone by that time we can add to Tidy Towns, and hopefully the Tidy Towns will go ahead this year. But we're still hopeful, and I can tell the people we are very, very hopeful for that. And everybody's very, very optimistic for that. And I say to people, in Bulletsbridge, there's not a town like us. There's not a town like us, and I couldn't be any more prouder to be a part of this community, and I couldn't be any more prouder to be in this community representing the people of Bulletsbridge. I couldn't be more prouder to do that. And there's tears in my eyes coming on, but thank you to everybody for listening to us and the local authorities. Everything we asked, you have done. You didn't have to ask what you have took on so gratefully. You took on a huge challenge, and he's overwhelmingly showed that you have huge support for the local authorities and that you respect authority. So thanks very much for that. And we asked, and I'm going to say this, we asked so many businesses for huge sacrifices to be made, and we regret asking them, but it was necessary to keep our people safe and to keep the village to people safe, and we thank you for that. It's hard, we know, we can see, but we will get through this. We will persevere. We will get through this as a town, and our brilliant young people are working hard too. Playing football, training out the back of their houses, still keeping up training and everything. And I thank you for that because everybody's happy to see that. I can't even tell you how many older people, I've got reports back that they're delighted to see that the young people are not upset and broken by this. And people in Bulletsbridge are very much taking this in their strides and taking this as an opportunity. Some people, older people, because the majority of people in Bulletsbridge are older people. I'm taking in the strives to learn new things, to learn new skills of the house, to get a bit of housework done, to paint the back garden as what they call the Green Party leader, Eamon Ryan said. Let's paint the back garden, let's paint the back wall. And I say to people in Buttersbridge, there's not a town like us. We have a brilliant community, we have brilliant organisations, we have brilliant people. And I say this before, and I have two more people to thank, Angela and Tommy Owens, for the brilliant helping older people, along with many other people in the village, checking up on older neighbours and bringing food and supplies. And we really thank you. There's so many of them. We could go for an hour talking about it. But that's something too that Buttersbridge absolutely, you didn't have to be told. Everybody just straight away done it. So what more can be said? That's amazing, Robert. Like, we didn't even have to say it once. And saving loads of time for the guards and the emergency services and the local towns, there were things. So, big ups, big huge ups, and I'm very proud of everybody. I have everybody's name who's done it. But it just taken me forever. But Tommy Owens and Angela has taken it, to the next level. And I'm working extremely hard, day in, day out. Bringing food, bringing supplies, bringing older people to get their pensions, all them things. And, from the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of this community's heart, to everybody who's involved, including them two people, we thank you so much. Because our older people are our spirit in this town. They taught us the old ways and things were done around here. They taught us how the tidy towns operated back in the day in Buttersbridge, in the good old days of the tidy towns in this village where we won a good deal of the tidy towns trophies. We, only for them and their knowledge of how to do tidy towns, we wouldn't have been able to do it this year, because we took advice from them. And they showed us the way, in other words. And we are thankful for that. And we thank you for the two of you, and along with other people, taking care of elderly citizens and everything like that. So thank you very much. It's really appreciated, and we're not going unnoticed. So take care, and keep up the great work with us, Butch, and subscribe for more, and bye.